You might be wondering where I am going again. Actually, this time I am going to pay the debts of Lord Vishnu. You got a surprise, right? Yeah, Lord Vishnu has a debt. This story begins in Vaikunta in early stage of Kali Yuga. Actually, a sage called Bhrigu performs a yajna and he wants to give the outcome of the yajna to Brahma and Shiva, but they didn't respond. He curses them and goes to meet the Vishnu. Lord Vishnu was talking with the goddess Lakshmi, and Bhrigu got angry and he turned his with his legs, kicked to his heart on his legs, where the Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi lives. From that day, Lakshmi got angry. But what Lord Vishnu did, he, he didn't scolded the Bhrigu, but he treated him well, and he had an eye on his leg. It was full of angerness and so Lord Vishnu closed those eyes, and seeing that, Lakshmi leaves him and come to the modern day city called Kolhapura, and she stays there. Once the Lakshmi went out of the Vaikunta, Vishnu feels so sad. He'll also come to earth and started looking for Lakshmi. And what happens? He didn't find her, and she is not agreed to come with him. So he started the tapassu, and while he is doing that, Lord Brahma and Shiva feels bad because he is not taking any food. Lord Vishnu, in the form of Srinivasa, he is doing this meditation, but Lord Shiva and Brahma comes in the form of cow and started feeding him. It was in the kingdom of Chola. So Chola Raja got angry because every day the cow is going but not giving the milk. So what he does, one day he follows the cow. The next day he finds out it is giving milk to somebody called someone. So he throws his axe towards the cow, but it hits Srinivasa, and the blood starts bleeding from his side. He got angry and he curses Raja Chola, saying, "You will become a devil." See, from that he got scared, and he says, "Srinivasa, in my next life, I will offer my daughter to you." So that's where the Srinivasa Kalyanam begins. And in the next life, he again becomes a king, and he finds a daughter, baby daughter, in the earth, and he calls her as a Padmavati. And one day Padmavati was roaming and finds Srinivasa. He got she got attracted towards him, and they fell in love. The next time, Srinivasa go to the king's palace, and says, as an astrologer, and says she'll be got married to a guy from the heaven, and from the Vaikunta actually he says, and the king got very very excited and happy as well. So later, Lord Vishnu made a commitment, right? As a Srinivasa, he wants to invite all the gods and Indra, everyone. But for that, he needed money. He's a commoner here, but he is getting married to a princess. So he go to the Lord Kubera. He's a owner of. He owns a lot of money actually. So Kubera gives a debt of 1 crore 40 lakhs gold coins. How much? 1 crore 40 lakhs gold coins. See, and for that, witnesses are Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. And Vishnu made a promise, in the first half of Kali Yuga, he'll pay the interest, and in the second half, or the last half of the Kali Yuga, he will pay the principal amount. So after that, he'll get married and comes to this Tirumala hills where we are climbing. In the beginning, he has his steps where he stands after getting married. So that's where the Adipada is there, and everybody takes the blessings. And from there, this area completely belongs to Kubera because Lord Vishnu is in the depth of Kubera. So all the people who are going to Tirumala is actually paying money so that Vishnu can go back to his home, Vaikunta. This is the story of Tirumala. Isn't it exciting? And temple makes even more exciting, because after seeing that you will understand how much story it has, what value it holds for us. So for these kind of things, you will follow me.